Today's Badger Conference matchup between the Norskies from DeForest and your Oregon Panthers! Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, to honor America, would you please rise a table, remove your hats, and join in singing our national anthem? We request your cooperation by supporting participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. On behalf of Oregon Athletic Director Brittany Spencer Grant, good luck to all coaches and competitors. We hope everyone will enjoy today's event in the spirit of positive sportsmanship. Also, big thank you to tonight's officials, Jeff Jacobson and Kent Jacobson. Thank you for your continued efforts in supporting high school athletics. And now, here are your starting lineups. First for the visitors from DeForest. Number 9, Darshini Lukey. Number 10, Maddie Mitchell. Number 13, Avery Nordness. Number 15, Halen Arnold. Number 17, Abigail Prusakavich. Number 18, Morgan Bentel. And at libero, Riley Vinny. And now for your Oregon Panthers, number 3, Devin Howard. Number 5, Ava Dibovic-Skripka. Number 7, Greta Shriver. Number 9, McKenna Carroll. Number 11, Maya Rudy. Number 15, Sophie Sy. And your libero number 2, Lex Fields.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. OCA Media Sports is proud to bring you this exciting Panther volleyball match. Tonight, live from the Oregon High School Gymnasium, the Oregon Panthers host the DeForest Norskies. I'm Mike Stapleman here with
Melanie Wigman.
And we'll be bringing you all of tonight's exciting Panther volleyball action. Apologies that we're checking in a little late here. I do the lineups down there, and I hustle up here as soon as I can. We've got a couple points past us, but before we get too far in, thank you for watching OCA Media Sports, your home for Panther sports. We'd like to welcome our sponsors whose financial support make this Panther volleyball broadcast possible. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. And Culver's of Oregon, Stoughton Health, Hy-Vee grocery stores, and by Pizza Pit. So I'm here with Mel tonight as your Oregon Panthers host the DeForest Norskies. Mel is a former volleyball player who has moved back to the Madison area and will be joining us tonight to give some insight on what's going on out there. How you doing tonight, Mel?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great. Ava, interesting play. Ava tried to set outside to Maya Rudy. Maya with the swing. Dug by the DeForest libero, able to put it back up. Out to Evelyn Lavoie, tries to find that deep corner, but the libero is able to dig it up. Big swing. Oh, Ava got a touch on it, but not able to bring it back. DeForest pushes the lead 4-2. Let's see, that's Riley Vinny back there at libero. Wearing number 1, but number 3 on the roster. So that was a little confusing when I was down there. Ball's out. I saw one slight change in the normal starting lineup for the Panthers. Dev Howard got the start tonight. That was exciting. Good to see for her. Panthers are running an interesting lineup right now, where they're running a 5-2. No, a 6-2. No, it's a 5-2 because JC is setting out of the front row. Greta with the get. JC sets it outside. Evelyn Lavoie, big swing. DeForest, JC sets the slide for McKenna Carroll. No touch, out of bounds, point DeForest. So the Panthers are running an interesting offense this year, where we've got 2 setters, Ava and JC. Ava subs in and sets from the back row, and then JC subs in and sets from the front row because she's got a bit more of a block. She's also very offensive-minded and loves to put the ball down on dumps. Oh, go get it, McKenna. There was a touch on that. McKenna jumps up, puts it down.
That 5-2 gives the setter a little bit more options on the court. She has 5 hitters to give that ball to, which is really nice when you are scrambling or have that nice pass. You have all of the options on the court.
Yeah, absolutely. Dev Howard subs in for Evelyn Lavoie. Dev back to serve. Panthers currently down 4-5 here in the first set. The ball is out. Panthers are hoping to run the offense through their middles tonight. With McKenna Carroll and Sophie Tsai, you've got 2 offensively minded middles. Well, you know what, both of them really are good on the offensive and defensive side, but I know McKenna Carroll is always up there looking to score. No overpass is safe around her. JC's able to dig that out of the net. Greta Shriver pushes it deep. Riley Vinny's able to pick it up. Block was a little late. JC Andrews pushes it outside to Greta. Kind of a changeup, almost didn't mean to, but it drops for the point. Panthers still down 1 here early in set number 1. Alexis Fields back to serve. Dev Howard with the cover. Greta Schriever with the swing. And that one's in. The timing has looked a little off on those. Like she's ahead of it. She's kind of hanging out there in the air waiting for it. Both of them have dropped. Both of the last two swings have dropped for kills. It'll be interesting to see what that swing looks like when, JC and Greta kind of find that groove tonight.
Yeah, she's making the right adjustments on her swing with those sets.
Oh, Alexis Fields looked like she was serving zone 2, but not able to get it over the net. We trade points again. Panthers still down 1. Maddie Mitchell back to serve for DeForest. Whoa. Alexis Fields has to send that one over. Panthers have the opportunity for a big block. Oh, good up by Alexis Fields. And they called Dev Howard on the double. All right, so in serve receive, we've got Alexis Fields, Dev Howard, and Greta Schriever. Another short one. JC jumped up and swung, and that's why you've set up the 5-2 that way.
That 5-2 works on that offensive-minded setter. She can go up and kill that ball and put that ball where she wants to.
Yeah, absolutely. So now we see the setter exchange. Ava Divovic-Skripka steps in, and then Maya Rudy replaces Rachel Cook. So we've got a front row of Greta, Maya, and Sophie Tsai. Oh, ball got through the block. I don't know if Greta and Sophie hadn't closed the block, but back row not able to dig it up. DeForest up 2. Vinny back to serve. Another short serve. Greta tries to push that deep corner. Fortunately, it went out of bounds. Panthers are 0-1 since our last home match. Stand at 5-7 on the season right now. As we were talking about last game, this is the Panthers' first year in Badger Large. It's a new conference realignment. Definitely seeing some different teams and high caliber of play. And Panthers are a young team this year. A lot of sophomores on the roster. Vinny back to serve again. DeForest has pushed the lead to 4. Oh. Halen Arnold able to swipe the ball off of Sophie Tsai. Win the joust. Coach Grokey needs a timeout. Panthers down 5, 7-12 here in set number 1. Has anything jumped out to you so far, Mel, as you're watching the Panthers for the second time in person this year?
Their passing seems like a little better than the last time I saw. They are getting it up to the setter. The setter has a few options. They've been able to run that middle. It's been a fast ball. They've been pushing it fast so that it can get the DeForest team off in their defensive plays.
Yep.
So I'd like to see that fastball in the middle.
Yep, and then it was interesting, the Norskies, I think the last 4 serves have all been to zones. Well, help me out. Is that zones 2, 3, 4 across the net?
The shorter ones,
Yeah.
yes. 2, 3, 4.
And I don't think they've gotten any aces, but they definitely haven't been, 3 passes out of serve receive for the Panthers. So unless the Panthers show that they can pass them up, I would expect to see a lot more short serves, until they prove to DeForest that they can really pass that up.
Short serves make the serve receive definitely move a little more, causing a little more chaos, and those perfect balls are harder to pass to our setters.
Yep. All right. Panthers down 5, 7-12. That was super short. Greta Schriever back to serve. I think she's leading the team in aces right now. She's at 21 aces on the season. 0.8 aces per set. And that's tough. You want to serve aggressively, but when you serve into the net, the opposing team doesn't even have a chance to goof something up. Kaylin Arnold back to serve for DeForest. Still up 5. Ooh, aggressive serve.
Ooh, miscommunication on DeForest.
Bump kill. Sophie Tsai back to serve. She's also a high quality serve back at the line. 18 aces on the year. Nice. Let's see if Vinny can bring that one back. She does. DeForest is able to pass it over. Panthers want to move fast. Oh, that's disappointing. The pass to the center was, not where you want it to be on a free ball like that. It did come over with a little pepper.
It did.
But that's too bad. Opportunity you'd like back. Evelyn Lavoie is able to roll that one over. Setter's out. Oh, Lavoie was able to save it, but went under the net. Let's see. I think 18 Bentel is serving or setting for DeForest now. And number 10, Maddie Mitchell, was serving. So they're running an interesting alignment as well.
Yeah, they're doing a 6-2, but their setters don't rotate off the court. They actually turn outside hitters when they hit that front row.
I was going to say, I thought I saw Maddie Mitchell go up and swing, and I was wondering what was going on down there. Rachel Cook back to serve. Get down. Yeah! Target acquired. Another ace in the stat sheet. Not really a traditional one, but it counts just the same. Panthers pull within 4, 11-15 here in set number 1. Nice pass by Vinny. Oh, McKenna Carroll. No, she's going to get called for that. Oh, big touch on the block by JC. Unfortunately not able to bring it back into the field of play. Going back to number 11, Olivia Turnquist getting hit by the serve. Did that ever happen to you, Mel?
It does. It does happen, and it's just because of that aggressive flat serving. The ball drops on you.
Literally on you. JC Andrews sets. Evelyn Lavoie. Nice swing. Lavoie is having a good year as a sophomore outside hitter. 38 kills and 6 blocks so far in the year. Well, now 39. She makes way for Dev Howard, who's back to serve. Get down. That was a fast set. Oh. JC is looking to score pretty much every time she goes up there, but I think some of her moves, one of the things I've seen is it used to just be the same move, where she would just always take the ball above her head and tip it over. And we've already seen tonight, she took that, went up and just swung. That one, she went up like she was going to set and then went to slam it down. But you can't really do that move if you're off the net.
Yeah, we definitely are looking for our setters to take the ball and dump or hit when we're on top of that net, and it's a little closer and a little easier for the angles.
Yeah. All right. Lead push to 6 by the Norskies. Good eye. Alexis Fields, sophomore libero, back to serve. Sophie Tsai rotates back in the front row to replace McKenna Carroll. It's free ball coming over for the Panthers. JC slide for Sophie. Nice swing. Touch on Morgan Bentel. That's a point for the Panthers. Alexis Fields Has earned herself another serve. So if I've got it right, you set at Augustana College, right? Yeah, you were setter.
I was a DS setter, yes.
And that meant you set.
I did.
Were you an offensive-minded setter?
I was. I'm vertically challenged, but anytime I was in the front row, I was looking to score just as much as our setters are tonight.
Actually, I think I watched you play club volleyball, and I think you had a really good setter down back when you were probably 15s. Boy, Alexis Fields has put the Norskies a little bit in the spin cycle. Oh, Greta Schriever mistimed her jump again. Norskies only able to roll it over. JC Andrews sets Sophie Tsai. No one gets over. Oh. Panthers were ready to cover, and that one went right to the middle of the court. No one was there. Maddie Mitchell back to serve. Deb Howard with a nice pass. So Norskies are definitely in the net on the block, but no call. At least from my angle, it looked like they were in the net on the block. Ava rotates into the back row to set. Maya Rudy replaces Rachel Cook. Panthers have pulled within 3. I think they were down 6 at one point. The serves have been challenging the Norskies. Alexis Fields with a good get. Quick pass to Sophie. There it is.
You mentioned the Panthers serves. They're going from corner to corner. They're really pushing those angles and getting the Norskies out of system.
Good eye. Well, let's see where Ava puts this one. Oh, dropped that one short, and that's trouble. Norski's able to get a swing out of it. Alexis Fields, easy get. Kind of the rare tip out of Divovic Skripka. Alexis Fields, easy. Sets it outside for Greta. Pounds it into the block. Jeff Howard's with the get. Greta Schriever swings again. That one's on the line. Boy, the confidence of a volleyball player to turn and look at the line just after you see it hit it and go, out. DeForest needs a timeout. The Panthers have pulled within 1. Really feels like the momentum of this set has changed. I'd say it's come from the Panthers' prowess at the serving line.
It has. The serves make those aggressive serves make the other team out of system. Miscommunications happen then, and that's why we got to serve aggressive and serve hard.
And there were definitely some plays earlier where, if you serve it out or you serve it into the net, you lose the point. And if it's not an aggressive serve, DeForest has a good offense. And so if you give them an easy pass and their setter has the opportunity to do what she wants, their outsides were putting good swings down through the block or past the block. All right. When we come back, Divovic Skripka is back to serve. Panthers have pulled within 1 here in set number 1 against the DeForest Norskies. Oh. Trying to find that deep corner and unfortunately sent it out. We draw closer to the end of set number 1. Riley Vinny back to serve for the Norskies. Fields, Howard, and Schriever in serve receive. Uh-oh. It's interesting. With a team with this many sophomores, they're definitely,
Hits that tape, it changes the trajectory, and it is hard to get if you are not ready for that ball.
And the way the Panthers are situated on the court, there isn't anyone just camping out there. For a second, I thought that one was going to roll over too. Greta Schriever back to serve. Evelyn Lavoie subs into the front row. Panthers down 3. Big block by the Panthers, sent it back. Ava able to dig it. Oh, Greta and Evelyn not able to, figure out who's going to get the ball and put it into a spot to swing. Haley Arnold back to serve. Oh. And that brings us to set point for the Norskies. I don't know if that was a miscommunication where the Panthers didn't know who had which seam. Alexis Fields able to get on top of that. Quick set to Sophie Sain, she puts it down. Panthers have an opportunity, but they're going to need a good service run here from Sophie Sain. Good start. Norskies get a back row attack out of it over the back line and out. Sophie serve. No touch. Out anyways. You can say you disagree with me, but just do it quietly.
Okay, I will.
The Norskies need a timeout here as the Panthers pull within 2. That was, I think, another good example of Sophie's serve putting the Norskies in tough spots.
When you give them an aggressive serve and that ball is not to the setter, they've got to figure out something else to do and put that ball in an aggressive manner, and then that's when miscommunications and ball handling skills are really needed.
Yeah, and you put yourself in a position to be receiving a free ball instead of a roll shot or a swing. If your organization would like to join our family of sponsors whose financial support help make Panther Sports possible, please contact Paul at osamedia.com for more information. Sophie Sain back to serve. She had one hard-driven one at the libero. She dropped one short. Let's see where this one goes. Oh. It was the right idea. Forced DeForest to make a decision. Fortunately, it went long. And the Panthers dropped the first set 22-25 to DeForest. So if you were down there, what would you be saying to your teammates as we head to set number 2?
Just find that momentum back. When they had the momentum, they were scoring points and runs, having those aggressive serves. But now it's time to figure out our defense and our serve receive of who's going to get that ball in earlier communication, I guess.
Yeah, and they ended up 22-25. At one point they were down, I think 6 was the biggest lead, maybe 7. So if you can avoid some of those runs on the other side and stay closer, Panthers definitely have it in them to score in bunches.
Yeah, for sure. I always called it the roller coaster effect. We
Yeah.
have really high highs and really low lows, and we want to keep going up the mountain, and we never want to let them come back and get into our valley of our roller coaster.
Yeah. While we have a moment, let's take a look at our Panther calendar. This has been a fun year because we have so many home matches. You got plenty of opportunities to get out here and see your Panthers in person. All of the remaining regular season games are at 7 p.m. So what we've got coming up is Tuesday, September 26th. Panthers host Sun Prairie East. Thursday, September 28th, on the road at Milton. Tuesday, October 3rd, home versus Fort Atkinson. And then rounding out the regular season, Thursday, October 12th, home against Stoughton. So if you don't have plans on September 26th, October 3rd, or October 12th, you do now. Come on out to Oregon High School and cheer on your Panthers. And then if tournaments are more your style, Panthers go on the road to Monona Grove this Saturday, and they play Madison East, Kaukauna, and Winneconne in their pool play. The Monona Grove Invitational has been fun over the years. It's not that long of a drive. So go on over, and I think the first match starts at 8:30 a.m. So, grab a cup of coffee, go on out and support your Panthers. All right, so taking a look at the lineup, I don't see anything different. We've got Maya Rudy, Greta Shriver, and Sophie Sy in the front row, Ava Dipovic-Skripka, McKenna Carroll, and Evelyn Lavoie in the back row. McKenna Carroll subs out for Alexis Fields. Riley Vinny is back to serve, and we're about ready to start set number 2. And we're off. Whoops. Well, we have a moment. I see JV coach Nate sitting down looking sharp in his blue coat. The JV team took second place at the Wisconsin Heights Invitational this past weekend, and I know they were very excited about that. I want to give big ups to our JV team. Good work this past weekend. The Norskies send that ball out of bounds. Greta Shriver back to serve, tied up 1-1 here in set number 2. Center out. Sophie Sy takes a swing. That's a touch and in. That's not 2 points. Maybe it should.
If only. Right.
And that was an interesting example of the aggressive middles. The setter was out, so someone could have stepped up and take the second ball, but Sophie Sy just put it down herself. Get over. Just how she drew it up.
She meant to do that. That's what I always said when I did that. I meant to do that.
Yep.
That was the plan all along.
Ava adds to her team-leading ace totals. Another serve's got that setter on the move. Forces a roll that's way out. Panthers moving well here in set number 1. Just check no changes in the DeForest starting lineup either. Oh, Greta doesn't get good contact on that. Turns it over to DeForest. Olivia Turnquist and Alexandra Larson into the match. Turnquist back to serve. Shriver, Fields, and Lavoie in receive. Fields picks it up. Tough set. Able to get it up. Yep. What'd you see there? No.
That set was a little too tight to the net for the outside hitter to take a full swing at that ball. That's why that ball was tipped over and the Norskies were in the net, so that helped Panthers.
Sophie Sy back to serve. Serving that cross court slide. Someone's got to get there. Sophie Sy picks up the second ball. Evelyn Lavoie kind of jammed again, had to roll it over. Bump set coming up from the Norskies. Big swing, block, puts it up. Ava sets up Evelyn Lavoie. She just has not had a clean set the last 3 swings. Sophie Sy, what a save. Good communication. McKenna Carroll gets out of the way, sets to the middle. Panthers just got to send it over. This has been a good rally. Sets her off the net and out. Panthers win that tough point. Push the lead 6-2.
I think that was the longest rally of the night so far.
Absolutely, and that was hard fought. We had another long rally in set number 1 that I know went to the Norskies, and it's, you don't necessarily feel the momentum shift, but hopefully the Panthers can keep building on that. Oh, what a save not able to return it for a point, but what an individual effort by Morgan Bentel to even keep that one in play. And the Norskies need an early timeout.
That momentum, it went back. They found it. Now they just need to keep it.
Absolutely.
OCA Media broadcasts in communities throughout Dane County. You can watch this and other OCA programs on demand on our YouTube channel. Visit ocamedia.com for more information.
Panthers are up 5 here. It's been, scramble defense at times. It's been good communication. You were saying earlier the Panthers need to be talking. They need to know who's going to get the ball. There was one point where McKenna Carroll and Sophie Sy were both going to try to send the third ball over. And I feel like at times when I've been watching this Panther team, or at times at set number 1, maybe both of those girls run into each other. And in this case, McKenna Carroll peeled off at the last moment. Sophie Sy was able to roll it over, extend the play, and the Panthers ended up winning the point. It's really good to see.
Yeah, that's what we want to see. We want to see Sophie take that swing and be aggressive, and then rather than giving the free ball. But either way, we want the ball to go over the net. So as long as they have communication and it gets over the net, I'm happy.
Job number 1, keep it off the floor. Sophie Sy with the serve. Whoa, that's trouble. DeForest able to bring it back over though. McKenna Carroll sets it up to, there we go, Maya Rudy with the kill. I don't know if that was the free ball play, but it looked like Ava had an opportunity to set McKenna in the middle or Maya on the side. She chose Maya. Maya able to tip it over the block and in front of the coverage. Sophie Sy, get over. Another ace for Sophie Sy.
She's mixing up her serves. The serve receive doesn't know where she's going, and that's exactly what you want as a server.
Absolutely. Oh, that's a 3, not even a double. Panthers keep it rolling. Oh. Panthers push the lead to 7. Alexis Fields replaces Sophie Sy. Maddie Mitchell, nope. Morgan Bentel serves into the net. That 8 had me confused. JC subs into the front row. Rachel Cook subs in for Maya Rudy and is back to serve. Tough serve. Norski's able to return it. No touch. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. Greta has to swing way off the net. Oh, right on the line. Panther bench is a very vocal bench, so I think if that one was out, they'd be letting us know. So I'm going to assume that was a good call. Big swing. I didn't see where the block was. I don't know if they were out of position, but man, that was a nice swing by the Norskies. Abigail Puskavich back to serve. Alexis Fields, that's trouble. What do you think about that? Was that a lift?
It was interesting because it spun so much, but she didn't hold onto the ball as a lift. But because I think it was spinning, that gave the indication for the ref.
Yeah, and you know what? You feel that momentum shift a little bit in the gym. I don't remember. Was 17? I feel like she maybe had some good serves in the first set too. She's definitely got the Panthers feeling uncomfortable right now. Lead down to 5. That one's over. Boy, and those are so tough. You want to go up and just swing at that meatball, and then it gets a little too far away from the net, and you're leaning back. And
yeah, it's that decision of do I go and swing, or do I set this to my setter and hopefully get a big swing that way.
Evelyn Lavoie back to serve. Let's see if the Panthers can recapture some of that lightning we had 4 points ago. Get over. Avery Nordness and Halen Arnold back into the match. Nordness back to serve. Panthers lead down to 5 here in set number 2. Norskies took the first one. Beautiful pass. JC sets up McKenna. Just rolled it over. Nice dig by Alexis Fields. Evelyn Lavoie bumps it over. Oh my, oh my. Well, and that's why you got to hustle on defense. All right, Zoe Hannon, backup setter, replaces Morgan Bentel. She had two contact issues and about 3 points, and coach decides she needs a little bit of time to think that through. Alexis Fields back to serve. Ball finds the new player. I don't know if you've heard that. Off Zoe Hannon and a point for the Panthers. Is that what you did? If someone subbed right in? If someone subbed in, would you serve right at them?
I would, yeah. They haven't been playing. See what they can do.
Second pass. Panthers block it. That kick is a legal play. You can contact the ball with any part of your body, right?
Yes. Although I like to say it's not soccer, but you know, when we can use our feet.
Alexis Fields. That's trouble. Back row attack. Oh, Sophie tried to block that back row attack. Got her hands on it, but unfortunately not able to push it back. Lead stands at 7 as Maddie Mitchell is back to serve for the Norskies. No problem for McKenna Carroll. JC Andrews sets it up for Sophie Tsai. I'm sorry, that was Evelyn Lavoie with the pass, not McKenna Carroll. Pass, no problem for Evelyn Lavoie. JC Andrew sets to Sophie Tsai for the kill. Divovic Skripka back to serve. Maya Rudy in the front row. Back row attack with the libero, setters out. Alexis Fields and Evelyn Lavoie shared that one. Evelyn Lavoie with the good dig. Ava sets up Greta with the roll shot. All right, apparently that one didn't get over the net.
No, I didn't see a touch on the block. It definitely hit that top of the tape.
Lead stands at 7. Vinny back to serve. Panthers with a little challenged by that serve. Alexis Fields, Lavoie, and Greta Schriever back in receive. You know, maybe too aggressive of a set there, not able to give her opposite a chance to really get a swing on it. Alexis Fields with the good dig. Greta Schriever swings into the block. Out. No touch. There we go. It's been not an issue, but it's been something about the Panthers in the last few years is the setters tend to be really aggressive. And so even on maybe a mediocre pass, sometimes they're going to try to set the opposite. They're going to try to set a quick to the middle. And it's fun to watch, but sometimes it means you're not giving your opposite a chance to swing. Greta Schriever. Yuck. And was that one outside the antenna?
Yes. Yeah.
So what does that mean?
When it's outside the antenna or at or above the antenna right on it, it is an out ball.
Can you run into the net outside the antenna?
I always thought so because it wasn't. on, like it's outside of the playing court. But sometimes the refs are picky and they won't let you touch anything of the net.
Yeah.
And rules have been changing throughout the years since I've
Oh,
played.
Maya has to bring that one back. Sophie Tsai swings into the block. Good cover. Evelyn Lavoie up for the swing and the kill. That one down with authority. The Panthers have some nice outsides. What they haven't had is just that Terminator who can just go up and swing through a block. You know, the girl who can elevate above, you know, any block in the conference. Evelyn Lavoie put that ball down with power, though. Sophie Tsai serve, it's trouble. Norskies setters have been running all over. That one never got above the net. And the Norskies need a timeout. I think that's their second of the set. 9-point lead here for the Panthers.
It starts with that serve. It gave them that momentum back, and they can just take it from there.
Absolutely.
OCA Media is Oregon's community access, broadcasting locally sourced, entertaining, and informative programs on Charter and TDS Cable. Check out our live streams and archive programs on our YouTube channel. Visit our website for our program guide and more information, www.ocamedia.com.
So you were a two-sport athlete at Augustana College, right?
I was.
What was your second sport?
Lacrosse.
And what position did you play in lacrosse?
I was a defender.
Yeah, that makes sense. And now you're at UW as a grad student, right?
Yes, I am in the audiology grad program.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you could take a night off and spend it with us. Sophie Tsai with the dig. Set outside to Evelyn Lavoie. Long cross-court bump set. Oh, what a spot by Evelyn Lavoie. Panthers push the lead to 10.
Panthers are finding that line tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. They, Evie definitely swings hard line. And then Greta, we've only seen it once or twice, pushes that deep line when she's in trouble. Oh. So, Abigail Prusakavich, apologies if I'm not saying that right. I'm trying as best as I can. I practice that a lot down there. Big, heavy swing out of the middle. Panther block able to get a hand on it, but then Sophie Tsai not able to bring it back. With the lead at 9, Norskies with the serve. Alexis Fields picks it up. Oh, McKenna Carroll. There was all sorts of traffic on the court there. I think Maya Rudy was trying to rotate for a middle swing. McKenna Carroll for maybe a slide. And they all kind of convened in the middle. McKenna Carroll able to roll it over and put the Norskies in a weird spot. Rachel Cook back to serve. Panthers up 10. Oh, ace. That one looked like it was going out right off of her hand.
That float serve drops right on that line, and that's what you're looking for.
So when you were playing, what was the least, the serve you wanted to see the least? Was it the hard topspin? Was it the float?
I think the float. The float can change directions at any time and drop in front of you.
Like that?
Like that. That's a great example of that float serve. That top spin serve, that hard spin serve. You can guess where it's going to go. It has one spot it's going to go, and as long as you get there fast enough, you can do it. That float serve can move all over your shoulders.
Coach Grokey says if you can stand there, you can serve or you can receive a topspin serve.
Absolutely.
Set point for the Panthers. Big block. Riley Vinny brings it back. Evelyn Lavoie digs it. Greta Schriever. That's going to be a double. And with the lead at 11, Panthers will get a handful of set points with, how's she serving again?
They've rotated that many times.
Man. Alexis Fields, good get. Evie Lavoie swings off the net. Good dig. McKenna Carroll. JC Andrews with the swing. McKenna Carroll pushes it back, and that's the point. Panthers take set number 2, 25-13. It's like a different team out there.
It was. They talked about it in the huddle of what they needed to get done, and they did it.
Absolutely. Well, with about 3 minutes to go before the start of set number 3, Mel and I are going to step away, and we'll be back in a couple minutes.
We are a part of something great.
Want to be a part of something great?
The Oregon Athletic Booster Club needs your help.
It means providing student athletes with positive experiences to help them succeed on and off the court.
Make sure I have the right gear and equipment I need to succeed.
Your donation will create a lasting impact in our community.
With your donations, you will help me in achieving my goals.
We need your support.
We are part of something great.
We've got about 15 seconds to go before the start of set number 3 here at Oregon High School, where your Panthers are taking on the DeForest Norskies. DeForest took set number 1, 22-25. There were definitely some runs in that set where Panthers would get a point, give up 2 points, get a point, give up 2 points, and then once they played them point for point, it was too late. They weren't able to catch up. And then the Panthers put the pedal to the metal in set number 2 with a really challenging series of serves from the service line. Panthers put the Norskies away 25-13 in set number 2. Looks like no changes to our lineup. We've got Sophie Sai, Maya Rudy, and Greta Schriever in the front line. Ava Dipovic-Skripka, Evelyn Lavoie, and Alexis Fields in the back row. Ava will get us started with the serve. There was one change from the Norskies in the last set. They subbed out Morgan Bentel, one of their starting setters. But it looks like she's back. Oh, Ava's first set goes long. Point Norskies. Riley Vinny, junior libero, back to serve. Maya brings that one back. Panthers able to free ball it over. See if they can make anything out of it. Alexis Fields with a good get. Greta Schriever with the swing. No touch. That swing is long. Norskies with the point. Greta able to punch that off the block. That one's up and out. Well, that was a good get by the Norskies to earn themselves another swing. Hard to see from here, but the refs called it a clean pancake. What did you think, Mel?
It was close. From this angle, it could have been either way.
We've got a good angle, but we're pretty far away. Greta Schriever with the serve. No touch. Boy, I thought that serve was going to be trouble, and then Vinny just passed it right up to where the center was. I mean, I guess that's why she's wearing the special jersey,
Yeah,
huh?
that's why she's the libero.
Schriever back to serve. We're knotted up 2-2 in set number 3. Yuck. Man. Trying to run the quick to Sophie Sai or something to Evelyn Lavoie, and unfortunately it kind of split the difference. Neither one was able to get a hand on it. Olivia Turnquist in for the Norskies. That one's out. McKenna Carroll replaces Alexis Fields. Sophie Sai back to serve. Sophie Tsai is chasing some career numbers. Don't know if she'll get there this year. She has 100. Oh, she needs 146 more kills to be the career kill leader at Oregon. She's already added 50 this year. That was, I think, McKenna Carroll and Maya Rudy in on the block. Unfortunately, not able to turn it back, so that's a point for the Norskies.
Would like to see them a little more pressed along the net, push their hands over the net to close off that block.
Yeah, that's been a repeated challenge for the Panthers this year. They've got some girls who are really big, really aggressive, move well, jump well, but then aren't pressed over, so it ends up just kind of bouncing off them for a point. Rachel Cook back to serve. JC Andrews into the front row. Whoa! Free ball coming over. McKenna Carroll plays that one well. JC pushes that outside for Evelyn Lavoie. DeForest with a good defensive play to bring it back. Big swing coming off that block and out of bounds. Point Norskies.
The Panthers are doing well when the Norskies are sending their free ball short. That middle is picking up that ball really well, and we are able to get a good set off of that, which is good to see.
Nice pass. Slide for McKenna Carroll. Bangs it into the block. Point Panthers. McKenna Carroll had 43 kills and 16 blocks coming into tonight. She only had she had 33 blocks last year, and I feel like since she already had 16 at this point, Evelyn Lavoie serves that one into the net, gives it back to the Norskies. I'm hoping for a good end of the season for McKenna Carroll on the block front. Whoa. Oh, man. Sometimes it's just a game of judgment. Norskies decided to bring that one back, and then your setter gets called for a double, and not an obvious one to me.
There was spin on that ball, and I think that's why it was called a double. It's hard setting that back set from your side without that double.
Alexis Fields with the get. Oh, but no one able to pick it up. That one was interesting. She made a great diving stop, or great diving play, but then because of the way she contacted the ball, it pretty much went up and over her. And no one was standing where she just was. Mitchell back to serve. The short serve was a big problem in set number one.
Hoping to see some adjustment in the way they set up their serve receive.
There was another serve not played cleanly. Fields, Lavoie, and Schriever. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
So what DeForest is doing right now is they did a short serve, long serve, short serve. That really puts the serve receive of the Panthers not sure where that ball is going to go. And they have got to make a choice. Are they going to cheat short, cheat long?
Panthers made a sub, brought in Jada Anderson, who was able to get that receive. Senior, oh, come on. Senior defensive specialist. That ball's over. JC able to get up and make contact. Alexis Fields calls it, sets it up for Greta. Free balls it over. Oh, and that's another example of play good defense, keep the ball alive. So it might get you a play. Jada Anderson, number 6 out there. She's a defensive specialist, gets subbed in when the Panthers need, a little spark plug on defense. One of my favorite stories about Jada, she's a middle at heart, and she once blocked Sophie Tsai in practice and still brags about it to this day. That ball's out. No touch. Point Panthers. Coach Grokey's leaving Anderson out there. I was wondering if she was just going to be subbed back after the rotation, but going to let her play some DS. Ava's serve just trickles over for an ace. I don't know if she's had more than one tonight, but Ava had 12 aces coming into tonight. Overpass. Greta Schriever pounds that one down to knot this game up at 10. And the Norskies need a timeout. OCA Media is a non-profit public access television station located in the Village of Oregon. Please consider supporting programs like this. With your help, we can continue to provide our viewers like you with quality programming like this. Please contact Paul at ocamedia.com for more information. So what in the heck changed? Panthers were down 3 or 4 and all of a sudden it's tied up.
That serve, they're being aggressive. They're getting the Norskies out of system, and they're not able to set their big hitters to get that big swing. So that's what they need to keep doing, is just keeping the Norskies on their toes with that serve.
And then I also think the Panthers have had a lot of resilience, or a lot of stick-to-itiveness. They've had some balls come off at weird angles on their side, and girls are moving, girls are chasing the ball, trying to bring it back to the field of play. And they've had a couple of plays where things weren't going their way. You free ball it over and you make the Norskies make a play.
Exactly. That hustle, you just want to see them hustling for every ball, not wanting to let that ball drop.
Now, Panthers also look like they're having fun out there tonight, and that's great to see. Touch on the block, Jada Anderson. Jada Anderson sends it over. Oh! Into the block, Panthers not able to send it back.
Again, that's pressing into the block. We want to press back into the other court and not let it slip through our hands and back to our defense.
Yep. Norskies up by 1. Riley Vinny back to serve. Anderson with the serve receive, unfortunately put Ava in a tough spot, not able to return it. Norskies push the lead to 2. Vinny back to serve. Oh, Sophie Sy with the block. Rudy with the cover. Sophie Sy with the tip. Knocked out of bounds. The DeForest coach is upset. He thought that it should have been a back row attack when Ava tipped it over. Does her hand have to be above the plane of the net for it to be a back row attack?
Yeah, so I would like to say is she's not allowed to jump and put the ball over the net. And if her hand is above the plane of the net, it could be up to the discretion of the ref to be a back row attack. But especially if she's jumping.
Is that what you think he was arguing about?
I think that's what he was trying to say. It was a back row attack, but she didn't jump, and I don't think her hand would have been over that top of the net. So.
Oh. Free ball coming up. No, never mind. Roll shot from Fields. Oh. Ava had that one lined up, but then it got kind of up and in on her. Tried to pass it with her platform. I don't know if she should have stepped up and taken it with her hands.
She closed her platform a little early and committed to using her platform, and maybe could have used her hands.
Nice receive by Fields. Evelyn Lavoie comes flying in. Hits into the block. Greta Schriever not able to cover. Norskies push the lead to 4. Overpass and out. Olivia Turnquist so far has a pretty good run going at the service line, and the Panthers need their first timeout of set number 3. So yeah, we're just not seeing the same, the same explosiveness out of the Panthers right now. Part of it is, they're not at the service line. And then I think another part of it is not getting really high quality receive out of serve receive.
They're making their setter run a lot, and those setters are working hard to get a playable ball for their hitters to take a swing at.
Yeah. So how long did you play lacrosse at Augustana?
I played lacrosse for 2 years. I played volleyball for 4.
A dual sport athlete in college. That's very impressive. All right. We come back with the Norskies with a 5-point lead on the Panthers, 11-16. Olivia Turnquist back to serve. Fields with the receive, good. There we go. Sophie Sy adding another kill to that career total. And that was pretty, that's how you draw it up. Nice pass, nice set, easy kill. Sophie Sy back to serve. No touch. Quizia, what would have happened if it hit Greta's hair?
If the ball hit her hair,
yeah,
it would have been a called touch.
Oh, big block by McKenna Carroll. A little bit of stink eye at the net. What if your hair hits the net?
Your hair hitting the net is not you can't call that as being in the net for a point for the other team.
Sophie Sy. Back row attack coming from the Norskies. Greta passes it up. Panthers can do what they want. McKenna Carroll. Oh! McKenna Carroll with the nice swing. Norskies able to dig it up and then take a quick swing on the second contact. Panthers weren't able to get a big block up yet. Panthers squeeze the lead to 3, but the Norskies have the serve back. So, okay, I was going to say Zoe Hannon was back in, but I think she was just serving. Wait.
Yeah, she rotated out after her serve.
Rachel Cook back to serve for the Panthers. Down 2. Tough serve. Overpass. Evelyn Lavoie sends it back. Panthers pull within 1. There's another. Panthers being aggressive up at the net. Don't overpass on this team. Get down. Pusakavich back to serve. Lead back to 2. Serve receive is ready. Beautiful. That was it. I'm surprised that was a kill. Evelyn Lavoie was pretty far off the net, didn't really get everything behind it, but she put it right in between 2 defensive players in that far court. They weren't able to get the pass up. And Evelyn Lavoie has earned herself a turn at the service line. Into the net. What kind of serve did you have?
I had a jump float serve. I'd aim for about the second red mark on the antenna, and I wanted to
From
keep
the top
it
or the bottom?
From the bottom.
Holy
wanted
cow.
to keep it right on that plane of that net to make it as hard as possible on my opponents.
McKenna Carroll with the tip. Norskies get it up. Here we go. Slide for McKenna. Big swing. And down. The net is really shaking, but I'm guessing McKenna pounded the ball into the top of the net. Panthers pull back within one. Alexis Fields back to serve. That was fun to watch.
That's some good volleyball there.
Oh, man, I couldn't tell where that ball was going to drop. JC tracked it, but not able to dig it out of the net successfully. Norskies with the 2-point lead as Maddie Mitchell goes back to serve. All right, picked up the short serve. Sophie Sy with the tip, picked up by the Norskies. Roll shot over. Oh, 2 lifts, and then falls on the Norskies side. I don't know what you think. I didn't think
that was a scramble play. Limbs are flying.
Ava back to serve. Panthers trying to pull even. Get over. And Mitchell blocked by the Panthers. Comes down on the Norski side. Swing coming. Good job by the Panthers to return that one. Another. Get down, get down. Oh, moly.
Right in that corner.
What a weird play.
The Norskies can't even believe it.
And as the Panthers, you need to shake that one off.
Just got to move on to the next
Can't
play.
let yourself get distracted or disappointed. I can get disappointed up here. Panthers did a good job on that play. All right, Jada back in for serve receive. Vinny back to serve. Norski's up 2. That was a nice bump by Jada. Sophie Sy pounds it down. Point Panthers. That was beautiful. Jada Anderson took that ball. That could have been a free ball. It could have been a swing into the net. And instead, she put her outside in great position to take a swing. Evelyn Lavoie replaces Jada Anderson as she rotates back into the front row. Greta Shriver back to serve. Panthers down 1. Gosh darn it. Alexandra Larson and Olivia Turnquist rotate in for the Norskies. Panthers down 2 late in set number 3. Good eye, good eye. Did you ever call a ball out and then it landed in?
Unfortunately, yes.
Did you
That
pretend
is
you said in?
Yeah. I would try.
Sophie Sy to serve. Get over. Oh, big block by McKenna Carroll. Ties us up. Solo block. That's got to feel so good. Norskies need a timeout. Holy cow. Sorry to scream in your ear, Mel. So how do you line that up as a middle blocker? How do you know? I mean, I guess you know they're setting the middle.
Yeah, on a block, you want to go where their hitting arm is or where their nose is, actually, because where we want to put ourselves in a position to not where the ball is. We don't want to watch the ball. We want to watch our hitter and see where her body is going to line up and where her shoulders and hand is going to be.
That's so interesting. When I watch volleyball with Coach Grokey, this isn't about hitting, but she knows where the server is going to serve it before they address the ball.
Absolutely.
Based on how they're positioned, based on where they're looking. And her goal is always that the defense is calling the ball before it crosses the net.
Absolutely. Early communication always helps on serve receive.
Yeah. All right. Well, with some great individual effort and some great team defense, the Panthers have clawed back into set number 3. We're knotted up 22-22. Sophie Tsai back at the service line, looking to put pressure on that Norski back line. Eva's out. Oh, not able to bring that one back. Norskies pull ahead. Morgan Bentel to serve. They had used a serving specialist the end of set number 2 and most of set number 3 so far. She gets that one in. Panthers not able to return it. Now we're at set point for the Norskies. And the Panthers take a timeout. It's got to be nerve-wracking down there knowing it's set point, but you got to stay calm. Coach Grokey's gonna talk to the players. What was your favorite kind of set when you were playing?
For which position?
Oh, well, I was thinking as a setter, what was your favorite kind of set to hit?
I loved working with my middles and doing what we called 3 balls, where it's in between that outside and that middle position. It is such a versatile set where I could be on the 10-foot line, or if it was perfect pass, you could set that ball all day, and I knew my middles were gonna crush that ball, put it away.
put a dent in the floor?
Yeah.
All right. Morgan Bentel back to serve. Alexis Fields, Greta Shriver, and Evelyn Lavoie in receive. First set point coming up for the Norskies in set number 3. Ava gets it over. Oh, McKenna was in the net. That is set number 3. A familiar score, 22-25. Kind of an anticlimactic end to what felt like a really good set. Panthers got kind of discombobulated there at the end, and DeForest able to grab those last 3 points. Well, with 2.5 minutes before the start of set number 4, Mel and I will step away. We'll be back in a moment.
Oh, in there like a biting sound.
We got a foot race. Zoe Pagels able to get on top of it. Past the goalkeeper, and another goal!
He's one-on-one. He's going to get a shot off. And he sneaks it past the goalkeeper.
Painful time to the zone. And number 2, so no Oregon. Jerome Stone sent the pass finds it. And on that 4 seconds to go. He wins it with 2 seconds left. Joe Romer puts Oregon on top. Oh my God!
This is a presentation of OCA Media Sports.
And we are back at Oregon High School as your Oregon Panthers host the DeForest Norskies. Norskies are up 2-1. Greta Shriver with the tip. That one's over. Greta bangs that one off the block. Point Panthers. I forgot to get this player's name. Number 12, they pulled her up on varsity for one of the tournaments. Whoa! A little bit of extra adrenaline there. I think that might be Lila Davis, but I don't know, and I'm so sorry that I didn't think to check that. Whoa! That one kind of ate Alexis Fields up a little bit. And the Norskies are up 2-1 here, early in set number 4. Turnquist back to serve. Evelyn Lavoie with the big swing. Greta Schriever with the get. Evelyn Lavoie gets a swing again. No touch. Norskies push the lead to 2. So what does it typically mean when the hitter goes up and swings and it flies up and out?
They're either under the ball, their hand is contacting that ball underneath it and it goes sailing out, or they're just not getting on top of it. We like to call it a snap on top of that ball to put that spin on it and get it inside the court.
Oh.
That was close.
Coach Groke likes to talk about uncontrollables. One of the things you can't control is what the refs call. You can control how you respond to it. Let's see if the Panthers are able to take advantage of that call. Sophie Sy with the get. Ava sets up Evelyn. Tips it over. Norskies with the good up. Throws that one out of bounds. Oh, Panthers in the net. The net is not moving at all.
The middle of the net is shaking.
I don't know. I don't know, Mel. I know you've got younger eyes than me, but I don't know. Tough call, tough call. Set to Maya. Vinny passes it up. Block gets there. Evelyn Lavoie with the cover. Set outside to Evie. Norskies do a good job covering. Set behind the outside. It's going to be in tough spot. Ava tips it over. Blocked by the Panthers. Not able to cover. Norskies were there, but just kind of landed in her lap, not able to dig it out. Panthers with the hard-fought point. GC subs into the front row, and Rachel Cook back to serve. I think the Panthers are going to look at some of the service opportunities as an area for growth on the other side of this match.
Serving is one thing that you have complete control over. You got to take your time and really focus on that ball.
Well, I don't know. The connection just wasn't there between JC and McKenna. Abigail back to serve. Lead is 4. Evelyn Lavoie pounds it off the block. Point Panthers. Jada Anderson checking in to serve. Replacing Evelyn Lavoie in the back row. Nice serve. Norski's able to pass it up well. Tip is picked up. Set to Greta, called for the double. This officiating crew has been pretty tight on that tonight. But it's not, you know, the calls aren't changing. Lead stands at 4. Avery Nordness back to serve. lot of service errors tonight. We're not keeping track, but it just feels like a lot of service errors. Alexis Fields back to serve. So what do you think? Is that a block?
I'm going to call it a block, and we're going to say they touched that ball.
If you're the home scorekeeper, that's a block?
Absolutely.
Field back to serve. Vinny with the nice pass. Oh, Cook was in position, just not able to control it.
Norskies are really pushing their right sides and even middles, so getting that good defensive down and ready is going to be important for the Panthers.
Yeah. All right, Panthers able to recover. Norskies almost just bobble that one. Setter dump. And that's a tough one, I think. Sometimes she lets the set get pretty low, and I think that's why sometimes she gets called for the double on that flick.
Yeah, for sure. But I do love the position she put it in. She put it in that setter's lap, and she made that setter take that ball and took that setter out of.
Yep. Get over. Ava with the ace. Panthers pull within one. Changing the target, changing the pace. Good eye, good eye. Panthers tie it up. And the Norskies need a timeout. Would you like your business recognized as a sponsor of Panther sports programs like this one? Find out more at ocamedia.com or give Paul a call at 608-291-0148. Well, Mel, what would you be saying if you were down in that huddle trying to recapture the magic from set number 2?
Stay confident. They've got the skills. They know what they're doing. They just need to keep that communication, keep the aggressive serves, and play and have fun.
Yeah.
Because that's when you play your best, is when you are having fun on the court and not stressed.
And they were definitely having fun in set number 2. Let's do a quick recap of the Badger calendar in case you weren't listening to me earlier. Panthers have 3 more home games coming up. Tuesday, September 26th, hosting Sun Prairie. Go on the road Thursday, September 28th at Milton. And then 2 home games to wrap up the regular season. Tuesday, October 3rd versus Fort Atkinson. And Thursday, October 12th versus Stoughton. Boy, that was interesting. She's typically been sending those short. Panthers have to send a free ball over. Net.
Yep, that setter was in the net.
Boy, that's disappointing for the Norskies on a free ball to pass your setter right into the net. Ava back to serve. Whoa! And sometimes does a float serve not float, and it just flies
soars on out. I've had more than a few just catch the wind.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Fans must be on. Vinny drops one in. Maya Rudy steps up and takes that. Unfortunately, not able to pass it cleanly. Feels like that one was for the back row, and we needed someone to really take command. Norskies up 1. Trouble.
That one is going to be called the back row attack. The setter did jump, and that ball went over the plane of the net.
And I wonder, I mean, she didn't jump that high. Was she above? But you know, call's a call. Boy, that was such a good play by, come on, Maya. Such a good play by Jada to calmly take that second ball. Tipped over. Come on, put it down. Sophie tips to the center of the court. Oh, you're kidding me. The lead has grown to 3. Panthers were right there, but are going to need to stop this, get out of this rotation. Alexis Fields, good pass. Set to Sophie in the middle, has to kind of bat it over. Set to the outside, out, no touch. I don't actually know who they think would have touched that. Evelyn Lavoie replaces Jada Anderson. And number 12 subs in to serve. I totally forgot to mention that tonight is Blackout Hunger. All of the Panther volleyball teams were bringing in money or bringing in food to donate to the Oregon Area Food Pantry. Out. There we go. So number 12 joined the Panthers at the Middleton Invitational. And I don't know how many players get to say this, but her first play on varsity was an ace.
That's something she'll remember forever.
Definitely has had a challenge. Whoa, definitely has had a challenging serve. Back row attack coming out of the Norskies. That one had a lot of mustard on it. Panthers have tied it up. Whoa, there it is.
There we go.
Quite the ace to make the libero hop and hit her in the foot. There it is. Tried to set her dump, and Sophie was right there. Panthers push the lead to 2. Nice set service run so far. Let's keep it up, keep it up. Get down, nope. Panthers still have the lead, and Greta Shriver subs back in. Boy, and that's a tough role, serving specialist. Sit on the bench, cheer on your team. All right, get in there and ace them.
You have one job.
Yeah, exactly.
Serve it in.
Alexis Fields not able to handle the serve receive, and we're tied up at 15. And if the Panthers do end up taking this set, we will go to set number 5, and that's a match to a set to 15. Of course, the Panthers got to win this one before we worry about that. That was a tough serve for Greta. She was able to handle it. Sophie with the block. Norski's able to dig. Ava's out. Greta Shriver sets it out for Maya. Swing's not able to put it down. Norskies lead by 1. Oh, good pickup. Sophie side tips it over, gets kind of hung up in the block. Norski's not able to cover. McKenna Carroll replaces Alexis Fields. Sophie side rotates back to serve. Sophie side got a hand on it. Send it over. Oh. Nice swing out of the middle by the Norskies. And you definitely can't think too far ahead. But that was a nice swing by the Norskies that got Sophie Sy off the service line. Yuck. Panthers need a timeout.
OCA Media is a nonprofit public access television station located in the Village of Oregon. Please consider supporting programs like this. With your help, we can continue to provide our viewers like you with our quality programming like this. Please contact Paul at ocamedia.com for more information.
So the Panthers have been playing the Norskies tight. It was 22-25 in both of the sets the Panthers have dropped. Hopefully the Panthers have, you know, something they can do to get out of this rotation, get the ball back, and then get back on top.
Taking it one ball at a time, 1 point at a time, not looking too far forward and staying present in the moment, I think has always helped teams that I have been on. I just don't think too far ahead, don't get stressed about that, live in the moment and have fun.
And you can't do it on one swing? Oh, nice pass. Set out to Maya. Big block. Probably was going to go out of bounds, it looked like. Norskies tried to cover, touched it out of bounds. Well, I don't know. What do you think? Was that going to be inbounds?
That was tight. I probably would have taken it too. You don't want a ball to drop right on the line when you know you could have gotten it. So just keep
Stay
playing.
active. Yep. Rachel Cook back to serve. Panthers down 1. Prusakirevich back to serve. Lavoie picked that one up well. Lavoie up for the swing. Middle in the back row did a good job. Fields passes that up to JC. Lavoie swings again. That one off the block. Free ball coming up. Setter dump. Alexis Fields gives it back to JC. McKenna on the slide. Roll shot. Norski's able to get the tip out of the middle. It's a tough fought point. Doesn't go the Panthers' way. Oof. Roll shot from Lavoie. Setter does a good job to bring that one back into the field of play. JC sets Lavoie, who finds the kill, finds the floor.
That middle of that court, the donut or campfire, whatever the coach calls it, is a hard spot to cover because so many people could get that ball. Someone's got to take a initiative and get that ball.
Jada serve. Norski's not able to return it. Panthers pull within 1. Norski's need a timeout. Did you know that OCA Media broadcasts 24/7 from the Village of Oregon? Our staff of 4 part-time, hardworking, and dedicated individuals record and broadcast hundreds of local events each year. It's really fun to be able to be part of this, bring you guys Panther sports throughout the year, have great guests like Mel drop in and drop some knowledge on us about volleyball. Mel, I'm so glad you could join us tonight.
Happy to be here.
Panthers have fought hard. It's been a really good match so far. I'm hoping that the Panthers can come out on top here in set number 4. Let's see some more volleyball. The Panthers do an award show at the end of every year, and they give out some kind of normal awards like, you know, who has the most kills, who has the most blocks. And they have some fun awards like the Team Fashionista. Jada I believe multiple years, has won the Matrix Move Award, because she will be in the back row and then someone will yell out. She'll just bend halfway over to get out of the way of the ball. Get down, get down, get down. Come on, block. Yep, they're going to call that for a carry.
That ball was in her hand for just a second too long.
One of the things, and I don't know if this proves the refs right or wrong, one of the things Coach Grokey talks about is you can break one plane, either that top one or that one. If you break two, they're going to call, that's in. That's an ace for Jada Anderson. The DeForest bench does not agree. I wasn't watching closely enough to really argue one way or the other. Jada back to serve. That one's in. Panthers with the momentum and a 2-point lead here. Jada Anderson back to serve. There we go. McKenna Carroll with the block. Jada Anderson back to serve. Get down. Oh no! What a trip to the service line out of Jada. Panthers up 2. Norskies with the serve as we get deep into set number 4. Oh, someone's got to get there. Oh. That was unfortunate. One of the things I've really noticed about Jada is when the ball is in a weird spot on the floor, she kind of comes out of nowhere and takes that second ball and puts it into a spot where one of her teammates can make a play. JC Andrews sets it up for McKenna Carroll. There are multiple touches. Yes, yes, that's a good call. There were multiple touches on that. And what the DeForest team is saying is, look to your line judges. They didn't call any touches, but that down ref was confident he saw one. And with that, we're at set point here in set number 4 for the Panthers. Alexis Fields back to serve. That's trouble. There it is. Panthers take set 4, 25-22, and we're going to go to a 5th. You look very contemplative over there, Mel. What are you thinking?
They pulled it off. They found that momentum and they found the strategies and what would work, and they got DeForest out of system.
Yeah, and I hate to say it, there were a few goofy plays where you're relying on the refs, you know, not to bail you out, but the refs made a couple calls in a row that benefited the Panthers. The people were watching play are high schoolers, and it definitely looked like it got in the Norskies' head.
For sure.
Collective head.
That's something that you want to just take and then erase and move on to the next play. It's unfortunate, but you got to move on.
Yeah. Panthers did a really good job fighting through 2 tough sets, winning set number 4. Quick recap. DeForest took set 1, 22-25. Panthers took set 2, 25-13. DeForest won set 2, 22-25. Panthers won set 4, 25-22. I'm not sure exactly what was going on in set number 2, but we clearly have 2 pretty closely matched teams. We've got 2.5 minutes left, Mel. Why don't we step away and come back before the start of set number 5? Free volleyball as the Panthers and Norskies go to set number 5. Norskies start with the serve. Vinny back to serve. Alexis Fields. Oh, Sophie Tsai hits into a big block.
As a reminder, this game goes to 15 points, not 25, so both teams have got to start out strong.
That's interesting. That's the first time I've noticed number 12 on the court tonight, Sophie Iselt. She got a big block. I don't know if I just haven't noticed her the rest of the night or what was going on. Greta Schriever with the swing, gets it past the block. Good up by the libero. Hits into the Panther block, and Sophie Tsai and Maya Rudy send it back. Number 12 subs in to serve, replaces Greta Schriever. Tough serve. Norski's able to get a swing out of it. Man, that was such a changeup, such a slow ball off the swing. Block was there, got their fingertips on it, but then no one else was able to cover. Just kind of dribbled over the edge. Olivia Turnquist back to serve. Net serve. McKenna Carroll rotates into the front row. Sophie Tsai back to serve. Alexis Fields takes a breather. Sophie Tsai aces the Norskies. I guess not. Greta Schriever with the great pass. Slide to McKenna Carroll. Off the block. Set her out. Sophie Tsai puts it up there for Evelyn Lavoie. Hits it into the block and it's down. That's why you got to stick with it.
You keep playing until you hear that whistle.
Yeah. Yep. Sophie Tsai back to serve. Whoa. All right, in your professional opinion, is that an ace? There was a second touch.
I would call that an ace.
Yeah, ace. I appreciate that, thank you. I need the affirmation up here. Sophie Tsai back to serve. That's trouble. And that's out. No touch. I don't know how there would have been a touch. That ball went straight out of bounds.
That ball did not change directions.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Another ball that's trouble. Evelyn Lavoie plays it. Maya Rudy. Hard to tell if that one was over the antenna from out here. Oh! What in the world?
What are we calling a lift?
Boy, oh boy. I thought that was a great athletic play by both of the Panther players. I'm assuming they called it on McKenna Carroll.
Yeah, I think they thought her palm was open and her palm was in a fist.
Yeah. Whoa. Boy, and that ball almost got up here. Panthers with a 1-point lead. The energy got a little frenetic in here. People are getting upset. Hopefully the Panthers can take a deep breath, flush that, stay calm. Greta with a nice pass. Evelyn Lavoie tips it into the block. Panthers able to cover. Maya Rudy sends it over. Greta Schriever and Ava fight over the free ball, but get it over. Oh, hit into the block, out of bounds. Tie ball game, 5-5. And after a fast start, we're going to play to 10. I think both teams are going to look at that service error number at the end of the night and just think about what could have been.
So many points were given up on both teams for service errors.
Rachel Cook back to serve. Panthers up 1. Get down. Set her out. Greta Schriever sets up Evelyn. Boy, she had to take a funny path at that one, but able to bring it back. I think it's the right call, but they are not calling the throw. Like, if you get on top of the ball, they are letting you direct it.
Yeah.
And again, I think it's the right call. Nice pass. McKenna Carroll gets that one past the block. DeForest able to pick it up. Oh. If McKenna Carroll thinks she can get the ball, she's going to swing. Unfortunately, her hand caught the net that time. That's point DeForest, and they have the 1-point lead. Pusikevich back to serve. Evelyn Lavoie with the swing, able to drop it in there. I hate to say things like this because it always feels like it could be a jinx, but Schriever has really cleaned up the serve receive here in set number 5.
For sure.
She had a couple adventures out there in the first 4 sets. Every pass so far has been to her setter. Jada Anderson back to serve. DeForest able to run fast. Jada gets a hand on it. JC Anderson pushes it out for Greta Schriever. Just hasn't been there tonight.
Just a missed timing with the approach and, again, hitting underneath that ball instead of on top.
Avery Nordness back to serve. Oh, tough call. Late in set number 5. Panthers need a timeout. Alexis Fields is a sophomore playing libero for the Panthers right now. Definitely learning a lot of lessons her sophomore year.
It's tough to be in that libero spot. Everyone looks to you as the primary passer who should be getting every ball. And as a sophomore, you're definitely learning when to step up into those moments and get that ball.
So again, this is a short set. We only played a 15. Panthers down 2. It'll be DeForest serve when we come back. The serve receive has so far been pretty clean here in set number 5. DeForest is playing well. And for the Panthers in the front row, we have McKenna Carroll, JC Andrews, and Greta Schriever in the back row. Jada Anderson, Rachel Cook, Alexis Fields. Alexis takes that ball. Easy for JC. McKenna not able to connect. Lead is 3. I could hear somebody, I don't know if they were on the court or on the bench, going in, out.
I always say I'd rather call it in and they take the ball than call it out and it land in.
Yep. Alexis Fields back to serve. Panthers down 2. That was a good get by Fields. Greta Schriever up with kind of a screwball. Big free ball coming over. Panthers want to run something fast. Come on. Nice move.
Way to read the court.
Yeah.
Their setter, I could do it too.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Defense was kind of napping, waiting for where's the set going to go. Maddie Mitchell back to serve. Greta Schriever tips it over. I didn't actually see what happened. Did Greta just end up in the net?
Yeah, she ended up in the net and underneath.
Disappointing. Panthers down by 3. Greta Schriever finds that back line. Libero not able to get it up. Ava back to the service line. Maya Rudy replaces Rachel Cook. 10-12 here in set number 5. It's been a great night for volleyball. Ava drops that in. Number 12 stepped off the net and took that ball, and unfortunately it was not a clean pass. Maddie Mitchell not able to get a good second contact on it. Panthers pull within 1. And DeForest needs a timeout. If your organization would like to join our family of sponsors whose financial support help make Panther sports possible, please contact Paul at osamedia.com for more information. Boy, you love to see matches go to 5. It's tough fought volleyball. We've seen some, great passes, some really fun sets, some really aggressive setter play out of the Panthers.
It's been an exciting match. Whenever it goes to 5, it's just more volleyball to play and more fun to have. So. Yep,
and other than that second set, these have been 2 really closely matched teams. Though I wouldn't have minded the Panthers blowing them out here in set number 5. All right, when we come back, Ava's at the service line. Panthers down 1. Got Maya Rudy, Sophie Sign, Greta Schriever in the front row. Ava, Jada, and Alexis Fields in the back row. Big block by the Panthers. DeForest able to keep it alive. Free ball coming over. Jada plays that one. That one's trouble. Oh, shoot. Well, I'm not sure what happened there. Vinny back to serve. Cross-court bump coming. Greta Schriever pokes it over, and it's on the line. There we go. Not exactly how they drew it up. You don't expect your outside to have to go up and punch the ball out to the deepest cross corner. Panthers pull within 1. We've got our serving specialist at the line. Welcome to varsity. Oh, so what do you think that was? Was that a ran the wrong route?
Yeah, someone miscommunication on what routes to run and who's running what.
And that's probably not what they're called, but I appreciate you backing me up. Oh, DeForest needs their second timeout as we're tied 13-13. So how do you tell your setter what you want to run? Do you really just shout the number?
Actually, setters tell the hitters what to run. They are the quarterback of the team. So each route has a signal that the setters will flash you. They'll pull out their jersey so the other team can't see.
Yeah.
And they'll
Don't
make
steal
eye
the
contact
signals.
with you and be like, "This is what you're running," and then you tell each hitter what they're gonna run.
Did you have any really fun calls at Augustana?
Yeah, we had some fun plays and fun routes that we could do.
All right. Well, we are getting just about all the volleyball we could hope for tonight. We're tied up 13-13 here in set number 5 as your Oregon Panthers are hosting the DeForest Norskies. That's a tough pass. Ava digs it up. Another dig. Ava sets it up. That's an overpass. That was just a messy play all the way around. It falls in on the Panther sideline, or on the Panther side. We're now looking at match point for the Norskies as Olivia Turnquist steps back to serve. We have Greta Shriver, Alexis Fields, and Evelyn Lavoie back and receive. Sophie Sai, Maya Rudy, and Ava Dibova Skripka at the line. That one's in. Nice pass. Set to Sophie. Tips it over. Dug by the block. Norskies aren't sure who's got it. We're tied at 14 and we're playing extra volleyball.
Gotta win by 2.
Heavens to Betsy. That's gotta be a bad feeling when you look over your teammate and realize they're just staring at you. Sophie Sai back to serve. That's tough. Back row attack, Sophie digs it. Back set for Maya Rudy. Finds the floor! Panthers up 1!
That was a great set. Change of the fields, thought you were going outside and flipped it to the right side.
And then you've been saying the Panthers are going line, and then Maya Rudy goes line. Biggest kill of the night. Sophie Sai back to serve. Up by the Norskies. Overpass knocked back by the Panthers. Oh, lifted. Sophie Sai sets it up for Evelyn Lavoie. Goes to the back corner. Vinny picks it up. Hit into the block. Sophie Sai digs it. Norskies have a chance to set it up. Middle attack. Greta Shriver picks it up. Set to Maya. Pushes to the corner. Vinny gets it. Come on, block. That's out. The Panthers win. There it is. Panthers win set number 5, 16-14. Holy moly, how about that volleyball match, Mel?
Great game all around. They played every point, and they wanted that.
That was awesome. What fight by both teams. Taking a look to recap tonight, DeForest took set number 1, 22-25. The Panthers took set number 2, 25-13. That's really the only aberration all night. DeForest took set number 2, 22-25. The Panthers took set 4, 25-22. We saw a lot of 25s and a lot of 22s. And then the Panthers hang on to win in 5, 16-14. Holy moly. What do you think the difference was in the sets the Panthers won? No.
They played scrappy. They played for every ball. They had the momentum, and they wanted it. You could see it in their play in that they were going to work for every ball and work for every point.
Absolutely. There was amazing hustle out there. And then when the Panthers were serving, when they were on, they were on. And they were moving the ball around. They were changing their spots. They were changing the pace, the height. And they were really making the Norskies uncomfortable. They got the Norskies into a couple runs where it was just free ball after free ball, and the Panthers were able to come back and really put points up on the board.
Thank you again for watching this presentation of Panther Volleyball on OCA Media Sports, your home for Panther sports. One last shout out to our sponsors whose financial contributions made this program possible. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider being a booster today. Culver's of Oregon, Stoughton Health, Hy-Vee Grocery Stores, and by Pizza Pit. On behalf of our productions crew, thank you for watching OCA Media Sports, your home for Panther sports. This has been Melanie Wigman.
And this is Mike Stapleman. Thank you for joining us. What a great match. Have a great night.